everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack and today we have got the Champions League final for you. At the San Siro, remember, we won many things at the San Siro before. Can we win another one? Can we win the big one? It's going to be a tough ask, but we should be favourites. As you can see, we did finish the league campaign undefeated, a full invincible season for the second time in a row. We must be around the 100 mark for unbeaten games in the league now. It's pretty mental. Form's been fantastic for us. We've been going in this to the best form we could, really. 0 goals conceded since the last episode. A ton of goals scored. We beat Shuux 4-0. Millet's getting a hat-trick and Kapleska getting a goal. We beat Troyes 2-0. Polini and Jose getting the goals. We beat Angers 5-0. Polini brace, Mustafic brace, Paulo Jose goal. And we beat FC Laurent 2-0. Paulo Jose and Polini getting the goals in that game. But anything can happen in a one-off game. And today we are playing the Southampton side who finished third in the Premier League, but they have just recently lost the FA Cup final to Liverpool, and their form has not been too great coming into this match. So it looks like everything's pointing to us at the moment, which, like I said in the last episode, we suit being favourites. We're favourites in 38 games of the league campaign. We are favourites, and that shouldn't affect us. But it's a one-off game. It's a cup game, one-off game. Anything could happen, and this is the team we're going to be going into that game with: Emerson in goal, Sahin, Juan, Mao and Vogler at the back, Alves and Casiola in the middle. Penajo has picked up a knock, so he's going to be on the bench today. So Alves is going to come in. Mustafic and Polini on the wings with Diogo. And 40-goal season striker, Paulo Jose. Ballon d'Or winning striker. Wow, he came second this year. Last 3 seasons he had Ballon d'Or. I don't think Southampton have got any of our former players. Oh no, they had that one guy who went in January. I forgot his name. What was his name? Walkins. That was it. He's playing today. Not really a former player, but we managed the team that he was in. So, former player. Sahin has got the ball 42 seconds in. It's bouncing around everywhere. Mustafic back to Sahin. Crosses it in. Paulo Jose's there. He can't quite get to it. I thought Southampton would be on a counter-attack there, but a poor first touch. Vogler plays it into Paulo Jose to Diogo. A minute into the game, and just like the Liverpool-Tottenham game, there is an early goal, but this time it wasn't a penalty. It was a lovely, lovely pressuring, attacking goal, and Diogo has stuck it away, and that's settled some nerves, I would like to think. But we got another highlight here, 2.5 minutes in. Sahin plays it into goal scorer Diogo to Mustafic. Who can he find? Casiola tried to curl it into the back of the net, but couldn't quite get there. We're in the San Siro. I feel at home, and hopefully that makes the players feel at home as well. Let's keep on going. 8 minutes in, we've got another highlight. Jose Juan with the ball. Mustafic now. He's had a wonderful season this season, and that's a lovely ball over the top to Diogo. Can he find the back of the net? He hits the post, and it goes out for a corner. That's unlucky from... He seems out for it, Diogo, which is fantastic to see, because Paulo Jose's taken all the plaudits this season, scoring 40 goals. But Diogo has slowly but surely, banging them in and whatnot, and he's going to make today about himself, which I like to see. Another corner, Mustafic whips it in. I don't know what that commentary was. Paulo Jose, I believe, was the guy. No, it was Juan, wasn't it? Just nodded it across. I think it hit the bar, if I remember, and then it was blasted over by Canciola. Oh, I'm still nervous. We're dominating the game. We're 1-0 up, and I'm still nervous. That's not a good sign, is it? Southampton haven't really offered much in the game, which is a bit worrying, really. Their keeper's nervous, centre-back's anxious, right-back's furious. They're a bit all over the place at the moment. I think the goal kind of threw them out of sorts. They probably had a game plan to come here and frustrate us. And it hasn't really worked. Obviously, we scored in the first minutes, and now they're going to have to try and come out. And I feel like we're probably better than them technically, and having to come at us probably they don't really want to do that. And that's good. That's what I like to see. This is a weird highlight going on. It's 2 corners now. Second corner, Diogo's going to whip this in. Whips it into Jose. What was that highlight? That was such a weird highlight. But it looks like if we can hold on, we're going into half-time 1-0 up. Which is excellent, obviously. But we just need to don't get complacent. I think the lads do this. They just go 1-0 up so they don't get complacent at half-time. They've brought on Russell Buckingham, who I've scouted before. I scouted him at Ajax, I think it was. Couldn't really work it out. Had better players at the time. Couldn't justify bringing him in. But we've always scouted him. We've always kept an eye on him. And it's good to see him there. Marcinho, the right back as well. He was at Man City. He was worth a hell of a lot of money. We wanted to bring him at Ajax when we needed a right back. And he's a very, very good player. Those physicals are mental. But he was just always a bit too much, especially for an Ajax side. So I was like, that's fine. So I think that's why we brought Alfie Wilson in on loan there. And we all know what happened to Alfie Wilson. He was a fantastic player for us. Sahin now plays it to Mustafic. It's a bit all over the place, but Mustafic played in a wonderful ball to the back post. And who was it that was there? Davide Pellini putting it into the back of the net. 63 minutes in. We are 2-0 up. Mustafic with a lovely ball, like I said, on the volley, top corner. We've got one hand on the Champions League trophy, and we're 20 minutes away from it. We just need to be professional. We just need to keep our heads and don't do anything stupid. That's all we need to do. I'm going to keep a substitution just in case we need it, going into the last 5 minutes or so. But I am going to praise the boys. They have had an excellent season. Once again, finished the league undefeated. And we're playing very well in this final. I just hope that they don't ruin it by letting Southampton score now and making the last 15 minutes a nervy one, to say the least. Walkins, our former player, finds Perrick. Back to Walkins. Up to Abadil. Marcinho. We need to just close them down a bit. We're letting them run at us, which I don't like. Abadil's in, and it's gone into the back of the net. And like I said, it's not what we wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to see. And this makes the last 15 minutes nervy as anything. Diogo with a free kick. We know we can score them. And just like that, Diogo, I said earlier, he wanted to make this game about himself. And with his 18th goal of the season, his brace in the match, he has scored another wonderful free kick. And we are 3-1 up with 10 minutes to go. Southampton had a little glimpse of the game, but it just got ripped away from them. And it looks like we're going to be going through. Let's bring on Topku for Paulo Jose. He's not had the best of games. He got an assist, but today has been all about Diogo, which you love to see. You love to see. All season, 40-goal season from Paulo Jose. Diogo was like, no, today is going to be my day. And the last 15 seconds of the series is coming. And we're going to go for 3D for the trophy celebrations. PSG, champions of Europe, once again. 3-1 victory in the final against Southampton. And there it is. We've finally done it. We have finally won the Champions League, and we've won it in the San Siro, a place that we called home for 3 years, a place that we loved, a place that took us to the next level. We've won it. We've won it with PSG, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the last ball that we will see kicked in this series. And I've really enjoyed this series. and I hope you have too. This series has brought in a fair few subscribers, so I hope everyone has enjoyed that. There we go, confirmation of the result, 3-1. We celebrate the double, Champions League and the Liga Un. We've done it, boys. We have done it. We were 5-1 to win it. And that's the end of the series. I might do one more video, like a 10 years in the future or something, or have a look back at previous clubs, but I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet. But I will be announcing my FM20 save in the next couple of days on here on YouTube and on Twitter as well, so keep an eye on that. It seems like the perfect time to do that, but you'll have to wait until the video drops for that one. That is the conclusion of Jack on a Journey. My first Journeyman series. It's been fantastic. And we've won the Champions League with PSG. We won Serie A titles with AC Milan. We won Eredivisie with Ajax. We won several Slovenian leagues with Maribor. We got promoted with Gefle and with IA. Anderlecht, we forget about that most of the time. But we've done very well in ourselves and earned a lot of money, and we've done. The only thing that annoys me about this whole save was the fact that even though I've got all my fluentness in languages, the career started in 2025 apparently. We lost everything for some reason, I don't know why. But we've done it, boys. We've won the Champions League. I couldn't be any more happier. If you did like that, if you did like the whole series, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, keep an eye on the channel for the FM20 save release, and I shall see you again, not in the next one because the series is over, but I shall see you again very, very soon. Thank you very, very much for supporting the series, and thank you very much for watching.